Welcome back to the Legend Experience, and we go get into another Baddies Midwest motherfucking review because this episode was actually another good episode. See, Tommy has made a domino effect, and she is getting the episodes rolling from here on out. Okay, and they're actually are giving us content, giving us something to talk about, giving us something good to view with our eyes instead of these past couple episodes that has been boring. But y'all, before that, make sure that y'all check out our highly controversial podcast that just aired the other day. It's on January Flowers page. It will be linked in the description. And also, I do have a playlisting for all of the episodes. So make sure you check that out. Also, check out my Mean Girls season 2 reviews that will be linked in the bio as well. But anyway, let's get into this Baddies Midwest episode 19 review. So, Rollie is trying to fight Tommy still, and she's mad at production because production's not basically letting her get to Tommy or whatever, and she's saying that it's unfair that she can't defend herself. And then Rolly ends up throwing the chair at Nunu, and Nunu's like, "Damn, bitch, I'm just standing here and you throwing the chair at me. I'm getting knocked by chairs and everything." But basically, they didn't make a nothing out of it because Nunu understood that Rolly was pissed off and mad and ready to fight, and that she didn't mean to hit Nunu. Natalie said that she would have came up with something quick because she knows the type of time that Tommy is on. She said, Tommy comes in with the storm. So make sure that y'all on y'all P's and Q's. And Jayla is over there giving her speech about gun violence and how it's crazy that they allowed that gun in there and whatever, and that it was just a whole lot going on. And Natalie said, y'all gave that bitch too much room to talk. Y'all should have saw how she act and you should have got right on that. She basically said, y'all bitches should have jumped right on that. Y'all was talking too motherfucking much and gave this bitch too much opportunity to pull that shit out the bunny. Y'all already know how Tommy come, so you bitches should have been ready. And Natalie also said, y'all should have gotten on that, but y'all wasn't on that. And then she walks up to Biggie and said that that's your bitch and you're weird for basically allowing her to do that. And Biggie said, y'all know that bitch is crazy, so y'all should have checked her. And I agree. Like, why are you mad at Biggie because of something that Tommy did? Like, Biggie can't control what the fuck that Tommy does. And y'all know that Tommy is crazy. Y'all literally talked about her bringing a taser to a reunion. Why would y'all not check that bitch? Y'all should have been check, 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 check. Okay, TSA on that hoe because Tommy is a crazy bitch. But anyways, they head to the club, and Jayla and Natalie are in their own section. And Natalie said that on the mic, she said we had a house meeting and shit went up. It's going crazy. You know how Natalie get on the motherfucking mic. She's popping her shit, and she said, "Why bitches acting scary like y'all want to come in separately? Get y'all scary asses in the motherfucking club." She's all on the mic saying this. Keep this in mind. She's on the mic popping her shit, saying how bitches are scary. They don't want to come to the club because they had a meeting and the meeting went up. Bitches' wigs is missing. The baddies don't look the same or whatever. So she just popping her shit on the mic, and Jayla is recording her or whatever. And then Biggie said she checked on her baddie sisters before she left, but she said they got to get to the bag and show up to the club because other people do that stuff when stuff is happening to her. So basically, she's saying like, "Bitch, I'm still going to get to my bag because when stuff be happening to me." Y'all don't stop y'all bag. Y'all still be going out to the club and getting y'all drinks on, but she made sure that she checked on them. And then Biggie ends up performing her song, and the crowd seemed to be liking it. They was twerking, they was turning up to it or whatever. And then Nunu, Dolly, Summer, Pretty P, and Jazz show up to the club, mainly most of the newbies. Pretty P said that some of the baddies said that they didn't want to come. And she said she understands that, but they still have to show up and not do a fake appearance. And then Jazz said the vibe was off, and because it felt like that they just came to the club to do a job just to go back home. And I could see that like the vibe was definitely off from like the montage and the scenes. Like it seemed like a lot of people didn't want to be there. I think even like Natalie and Jayla didn't seem to really like be enjoying it that much. I feel like they were just turning it up for the crowd or whatever and giving the crowd a show. And I think after all of that, they probably needed a break. But girl, you got to get to the bag. You got to be you're a business owner. You're running a business. You got to get out there and do your job. So I don't blame Natalie for that. Then Scotty shows up or whatever, and basically they all look like they're having a fun time at the club. And then the next thing you have Jayla, Scotty, and Natalie. They're catching up, and Jayla said it was basically irresponsible for them to allow her having a BB gun or whatever. And she said that shit is dangerous and it's crazy. And Natalie said that she was the one that flipped the chair, and Scotty said that she heard 6 shots. And Natalie said it wasn't that many shots. Y'all bitches keep adding on shit. And Scotty was like, no. Rollie got shot once and Tinka got shot 5 times. And then Natalie said, no, bitch, run the clip back. And then the clip it showed 4 shots. I don't know, because online they were saying that Tinka got shot 7 times and Rollie got shot 1 time. It's like they do keep adding the shots up. Like, baby, they trying to make it more traumatizing than what it was. But it is still traumatizing for people because a BB gun, it could have been a real gun. But they did deserve that. Rollie deserved that. She needed that. She had to get right on that. That karma was knocking at her door right as soon as Slim left. Slim probably wasn't even on the plane. He's like, yeah, and her karma hit. I love it. But Scotty said that Rollie and Tinka are mad at Jayla and Nat, and Jayla said exactly what the fuck about. And Scotty said basically because they were laughing and then they went out. And they said, well, you went out too, so why they not mad at you? And Scotty said she don't know. And then Natalie said, I was laughing because some shit was funny. And Jayla said, bitch, what I was laughing at, because I wasn't laughing at no gun shit. But if you want to be mad, be motherfucking mad. And Scotty said, you're being very loud. And Jayla said she don't care. And Natalie said that she texted both Rollie and Tinka before they went out to the club and hasn't heard back for them or whatever. And Akbar said that she was going home after the whole Tommy situation. And Jayla said she don't blame Akbar for going home because it hit too close for home for her. So she got to do what she got to do. And then also Natalie announces that they're going to Hawaii, and Jayla says she go bring out some normal culture and give it to the girls. And Scotty said, finally, Jayla, have you not been promoting your businesses? You have not been gifting normal culture normally and having them wear it on the show so the girls could be like, oh, this is normal culture. Like, Jayla, be on your motherfucking P's and Q's. Be a business owner, okay? But anyway, overall, I really don't understand why they are expecting Natalie to be this caring and kind person when she is not. Y'all know Natalie is a fake bitch and she is using y'all to make money. That's all y'all are. Y'all are her workers and she's going to treat y'all like that. So to expect anything more of her is just insanity at this point. She's been on TV for decades now. She's old. Y'all should see the patterns in her behaviors and y'all continue to be surprised by it because you bitches want to think y'all sisters and brothers and cousins and lovers and whatever, and y'all end up getting played. But anyway, they are in Hawaii, and Rollie said she is traumatized about what happened because she wasn't able to defend herself. And Tika said that she feels a lot of ways about how everything go down. And Rollie said she feels like they are going to blame it on the alcohol. And she was like, Jayla, what the fuck are you laughing for? Or whatever. I don't know. It just seems like Rollie has like a vendetta against Jayla when she's really mad at Natalie because Natalie was the one that was popping it on the mic and saying all the bullshit about them being scary and shit. But she keeps referring to Jayla a lot in this conversation. I just think she wants that another round with Jayla. Whatever. The OGs arrived to Hawaii, and Natalie said that Rollie unfollowed Jayla and Natalie. And Natalie said Rollie's famous lines is, "We are not friends." And that was nasty. I did a burp. Excuse me. Natalie said Rollie famous lines is, "We are not friends. We are here to work. This is a job." And Natalie said, "Me too, bitch," basically. So basically, Natalie is justifying the way that she treated them based upon how Rollie treats a lot of other people. And then the newbies end up in Hawaii as well. And Ivory is back. And Ivory says she don't play with guns. And she says she glad she wasn't there because, bitch, it would have been up and stuck if anybody would have shot her. And then they tell her about Slim leaving. And there's a lot of people kind of like laughing about Slim leaving. And Alexis, Big Lex, was the main one laughing and ready and eager to tell about how Rollie beat Slim's ass or whatever. Miss Bully Advocate was the hypest one to talk about it or whatever. And then Ivy said that she liked Slim. Basically, I think she said that Slim left and that she didn't get to say goodbye. And then Tinka and Rollie are mad about them still going to the club. And Rollie said she saw all the videos of Natty popping her shit on the mic. And I guess Tinka didn't see it. And Rollie was like, girl, you didn't see it or whatever. But then the newbies pull up to the house. The house looks really nice. It looks really good. It looks really expensive. Zeus, you did your big one on that. You did your big one on that. I'm gonna have to give you your tens, your full tens. Okay, tens across the board. Stand to the side because you ate that up. The house looks good. The budget went up. They got the funding, okay. But the newbies went in there and they saw their rooms, they picked their room, and then the new G's get to the house and they meet up with the other girls, and Nat says welcome to Hawaii, and she's catching Ivory up on basically whatever happened last episode or in St. Louis. And Jayla and Natalie are explaining the story to Ivory, and they're telling her about how Tommy like came in and then how they went to the club and everything. And then that's when Rollie and Tinka come in and they give hugs to everybody but Jayla and Natalie. And then Tinka starts explaining how her feelings are hurt. She said, y'all didn't make sure I was good, and then y'all just went to the club. And Rollie said, Natalie, you did too much talking shit on that mic. And Natalie said, I did check up on y'all. I texted y'all. I have the receipts. I texted y'all at 11 something or whatever. And Tinka said, fuck that text, bitch. You should have checked on me in person. And then Rollie said, these are all your clients. You didn't check up on nobody. We work for you. You should be checking up on us in person. Like, you brought this person in and she did some crazy shit and you didn't check up on us. You went to the club. And Natalie said she checked up on everybody. And Rollie said only Scotty and Biggie checked up on her right after the situation happened. And Rollie brings up something that Scotty told her about what Natalie was saying about taking jets to places or whatever. And then that's when Summer asks, why would Scotty say that? And Scotty said, bitch, mind your business, because you don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And Summer said, why would you tell on your friend to somebody else? And she said she would never do that shit to Big Lex or Dolly. She would never go tell Dolly what Big Lex said about Dolly or whatever. And Anna said, Summer, stop. You don't know the situation. Mind your fucking business. And Summer says she's not minding shit. And then that's when Scotty said, bitch, shut the fuck up. And she keeps saying, shut the fuck up. And then Summer keeps talking about nothing. And they keep going back and forth. Then Rollie jumps back in and said, this is not no baddie sister shit. Everybody be talking shit about everybody. And that Nat should have checked up on her in person. And basically, Rollie's just spilling all this tea, all the OG's tea in front of everybody, even the newbies and stuff or whatever. And I just find this fucking weird because Rollie always does this. Like, this was not the point of the conversation. The point of the conversation was how your feelings was hurt because Natalie didn't check up on you or didn't show up for you. But then you throw Scotty under the bus or whatever and speak about stuff that y'all spoke about in confidence. And now you just throwing her under the bus to get the attention off you so that way Natalie can be mad at more than one person or whatever. And this is where people fuck up. Rollie is not your motherfucking friend. Rollie is a insecure, fake ass, still fat bitch after surgery who don't like nobody around her. She wants y'all to be as miserable as she is. That bitch is miserable. And she's going to use whatever information that you give to her against you later on whenever she gets pissed off and she gets mad. And she calls it being weird, being real. But bitch, you're just really fake. You're really a fake asshole who likes to disguise themselves as real. And you just like to yell loud ass opinions and think that you're right when bitch you're not always in the motherfucking right. You're a fake ass bitch. And Scotty, stop trying to be that bitch friend. Stop trying to be that bitch friend. When she do you dirty again, I'm not going to feel bad because you see how this bitch move. Learn it, respect it, and move the fuck on. Respect how she be like, oh girl, that's how you move. That's how you want to move. Cool. I saw it. I respect that. That's how I respect that. Now get the fuck out my face. That's all you got to do, Scotty. Like, when she shows you who the fuck she is, believe it. Believe it, bitch. Believe it, Scotty. And you, whatever. I don't like fucking Rollie, that bitch. But Natalie said at the end of the day, we are here in Hawaii and we got a booking. So let's get to the booking and get to the money and back. And then Rollie said everybody's fake. So after that, Scotty is talking to Tinka because Scotty was upset because she was trying to be the peacemaker and basically Rollie kind of called her out and outed her or whatever. And then they said basically Summer need to stay out of it. And Tinka said that that's something between them and that Summer shouldn't be jumping in and shit because it's not any of her business. Then Summer walks up and Summer said, well, y'all discussing it in front of us and we be lost as fuck. But Tinka said, well, just sit back and listen. But you already don't like Scotty, so that's why you're jumping in and trying to press Scotty because you already don't like her. And Summer basically said that she don't fuck with Scotty. She don't like Scotty. She feel like Scotty's a fake bitch because Scotty was talking shit about Natalie behind her back. And Summer says she don't want to get to know Scotty anymore. And Scotty said, "Bitch, I don't care to know you," or whatever.
That's
And when Anna goes upstairs to check up on Scotty because she don't want Summer to hit Scotty, and Scotty says Summer is mad about the situation, and Anna said it doesn't matter what Summer's mad about. She needs to mind her motherfucking business. So they all end up getting to arguing, and I feel like Anna was trying to check Summer and tell her like, "Bitch, you need to mind your motherfucking business because you've been doing this all season where you jumping in other people's shit and it's just giving motherfucking weird." And then that's when Summer ends up clocking Anna upside her head. And that's when Scotty jump in and all hell break loose. And then that's when Scotty and Summer run a little quick little round or whatever. They both can't fight, but Scotty has been telling us that she's not a fighter or whatever. But she was doing her little one little two. She was throwing something. And then that's when Anna and Summer run a quick little round. And then Scotty says she's not about to keep fighting a low life like Summer, but Summer still wants all that action. Basically, how I feel about this whole situation is that not a lot of people been holding Summer accountable because Summer has been doing this all season where she jumps into people's shit that's not really any of her business or whatever, and she's just bandwagon to get a storyline. And I'm glad that people are finally hold Summer accountable. And I'm not mad that Scotty and Anna jumped Summer. Summer deserves that. After what she did to Slim, she deserves that. I don't care what the fuck. You could dislike Anna all you want. You could dislike Scotty all you want. But facts are facts. Summer did this shit to Slim. Slim did not deserve none of that shit that Summer was doing to her because one, Summer, you don't even know her. Two, you don't even know the situation between her and Rollie. You only know Rollie's side of the story. You don't know anything else about the situation besides of what Rollie told you, and you're jumping on Slim for no fucking reason. And then you're talking about her dead father and saying fuck her dead father. And not only did you say fuck her dead father, you went beyond that and saying, talking about piss on his grave and doing all this other stuff. It was too much. So anything that comes to you afterwards, I do not feel bad. You deserve every ounce of a jump that was had. I don't give a fuck. But then next week, Summer and Scotty ends up running another round, and you can see Scotty throwing Summer's wig, pink wig. You know she loved that pink wig. She threw that shit off the motherfucking balcony. Then, as Anna was jumping in, Big Lex jumps back in on Anna and say, "Bitch, ain't no jumping." And I guess have your friends back, but also Lex, like, where was this energy for when other stuff was going on? When Summer was jumping and stuff, why didn't you hold your friend accountable then? But now you want to jump into fights when it's Summer, whatever. I don't know. And a lot of people are going to say, well, she's friends with Summers, but she wasn't friends with Gretchen, and she was fighting Jayla about Gretchen. So, bitch, she don't need to be friends with people to defend them because obviously at the beginning of the season, we saw her defending bitches that she wasn't friends with. So why couldn't she defend Slim? I don't know. It's very hypocritical. I guess I would like Lex more if she wasn't so much of a hypocrite. I just think that bitch is lame. I don't care what the fuck she do. And I know a lot of people are happy because they don't like Anna, so they want Anna to get beat up and touched. But your bitch Lex is a hypocrite. And y'all are hypocrites for liking her. I don't give a fuck. Fuck her. But anyway, Summer and Scotty get to fighting again in the room, and you can hear Lex talking about humble yourself, humble yourself. I don't know who she talking to, whatever. And also in this fight, you could see J-Lo almost about to jump in too. Like you could see J-Lo almost wanting to jump in. But anyways, the girls go parasailing too, and then you get Scotty versus Summer again, then Biggie versus Nunu, then Anna versus Summer. It just seems like it's about to be a lot of fight. This is a brand new storyline that was birthed this episode, and we getting more play. The only thing I'm confused about is why we're not getting a preview of Mel. Like, when the fuck is Mel coming? Is Mel coming on the last motherfucking episode? Like, I want to see a preview of Mel. I need to see that. I need to see Big Mushroom right the fuck now. And the fact that we haven't seen her, I'm very disappointed. But overall, I'm gonna give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. It was a lot of talking, and they had a little action, although the action wasn't like that good. I would say the storyline building was good and I enjoyed it. I was entertained, and overall, I definitely enjoyed the episode, but make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And if some of y'all agree with my opinion, say that. If y'all disagree, say that too. I like to hear different opinions, but also I'm not going to get up there and lie to y'all. If I smell bullshit, I'm gonna call bullshit out, and I'm gonna be like, "That's bullshit. You just dislike this person, so that's why you're feeling that type of way, or whatever." But some people are not willing to admit that. And yes, I do dislike a lot of people on this cast or whatever. But if they do something that's right, okay, cool, that's right. I still don't like that bitch. But if they do something that's wrong, I don't like that bitch and they wrong. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of people need to hold their faves accountable and make sure that they are not being hypocrites themselves when they stand in these peoples. But anyways, make sure that y'all tune in tomorrow for the live review with me, Movie Bay, and G.